So hello and welcome. I'm making a beetroot pachadi, that is beetroot with mustard and coconut in it, ground coconut, and then we add like after the dish is done, we add beaten curd to the dish. So the first step is to grind mustard and coconut, which I have shelled and I've like diced and kept. So now I'm going to grind these two. Usually when they grind this paste, they don't take the black part, the dark brown part of the coconut, so that this paste becomes a very fine white paste. But I have taken the brown part because it's very difficult to sit and cut it out, and it's healthy, so this is a little different. But usually this is pure white paste with a hint of black spots because of the mustard, and it's a very unique aroma, mustard and coconut together. So pachadi is the only dish in Kerala where we grind mustard with coconut, and again mustard is ground with coconut. But if you go to the far east, that is northeast, or even West Bengal, they have pure mustard paste, which is they have it as a sauce called kasundi, and they also have it as a base for curries, which is not there in south. The only time we use mustard is with coconut. Mustard in a paste form. The protein I'm making today is mung bean curry. For mung bean curry, which is called parippu curry in Malayalam, that is, I'm going to be taking mung beans, that is moong, as you call in Hindi, and payara parippu, as they call in payara, as they call in Malayalam. And this is the masala that is ground: coconut, a bit of garlic, a bit of cumin, and I grind curry leaves. So this I will be grinding, and a little bit of turmeric and chili powder is also added to this masala, but I'll be adding that directly into the oil so that that gets roasted. So this is the main masala that is ground for mung bean curry, that is coconut, garlic, cumin, and I grind curry leaves. So this has to be ground to a very fine paste, which I have done. And once you put the turmeric and the color changes to yellow. So this is the main masala that I had to grind for today. That is one for the beetroot pachadi and two for the payara parippu, that is the mung bean curry. Both have to be ground into a very fine paste. I have chopped two large beetroots, and on the bottom of at the bottom of this pan vessel, there is the paste, the mustard and coconut paste, and I've put the beetroot on top. Usually they steam the beetroot and then they put the coconut paste on top and then just stir it for a few minutes, but I want it fully cooked, so I'm doing it the other way around. Then I have tempered mustard seeds in the coconut oil in a pressure cooker, in which I'll be making the mung beans. So this oil I'm going to be pouring onto this vegetable, and usually they temper the seeds and pour it right at the end, but I'm pouring it before I start cooking the tempered oil and mustard seeds, and then I will start cooking it. There is even curry leaves at the bottom, so there is nothing else to add into this. There is no turmeric that is added into this vegetable, only salt. People add green chilies, but I don't want to add it. I want to keep it totally spice free. And this is going to be the cooker in which I cook the mung beans, because it gets done very fast. If you cook it in an open pan, it takes a long time. So I have poured the mustard seeds and one large spoon of oil, and now I've added the salt, and I'm going to put a lid on this and cook it on a low flame. To prepare mung bean curry, actually the first step is to dry roast the mung bean, but since it's got a lot of impurities and dirt on it, I washed it first, and now I'm going to saute it in oil in this without dry roasting it, and then I'll be adding water and the ground paste and then cooking it. So this is how I'm roasting these mung beans in the cooker itself. So I'll roast for a little bit and then add the masalas and cook it. Actually, they dry roast it and then they cook it and then they add the coconut paste, but I add it all together and pressure cook it. But this dry roasting is something I usually do and then wash the mung bean, but I didn't want to do that. Sometimes I wash the mung bean and then put it in the oven and dry roast it. But this is how I'm doing it this time because I have to be a little extra careful with my immunity and everything else. Therefore, I wash the mung bean and then I'm dry roast. I'm like, roasting it a bit for that roast aroma, and then I will be adding the masalas and cooking it. Now to the roasting mung bean, I added 1 teaspoon of, not 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of turmeric and a little 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder for a hint of spice. And then I'm going to roast this and then add the coconut and garlic and cumin and curry leaf paste that I've made in there. Also added a few washed curry leaves, and now I'm going to roast this for 2 more minutes and then add the water and coconut paste. So I've added the coconut paste. I've stirred that in, and if you see, the color changes to yellow. And now this will cook down with water for 20 minutes and it will be fully done. I've also added the curry leaves as I told you, and there's nothing else that goes into this dish. It's a loose curry as a side dish. I mean, like as a protein, vegan protein for rice. So this curry is going to get done. It gets into a nice yellow curry with a green hint of the mung bean with the skin on, and here this beetroot is also nearly done. It doesn't take long to cook, and I added a little bit of water. That's why I added the coconut paste in the beginning, because it should cook fully for me. And once this cools down, I'll be adding beaten curd to this, and that's the end of the dish. So this is going to cook in the pressure cooker for 20 minutes and it will be fully done. And the last thing I'm cooking today is raw banana. So this I've just used salt, turmeric powder and a little bit of Kashmiri chili powder. That's it. This is done and I've been waiting for it to cool to put the curd in. And this is the mung bean curry. This is a nice bright yellow. Okay, sometimes I'm getting it, sometimes I'm not. So this is cooked down really well, and I'll give it one more whistle, I think, because I just opened the thing cooker to see if it is done. Actually, it's really done. So I'll just boil it a little more for it to become thicker, and then I'll put this off. So waiting for, this is the last dish that I'm making. So I have added the 500 ml of curd to this. Now I'm going to mix it in. So this dish is also done. This is one dish I like cooking because cleaning it is very fast, it cooks fast, and chopping is very easy. I hold it in my hand and chop it. And this is also done. I love this thing because it adds the sour element to the food, and the beetroot is really good for everything, especially improving my hemoglobin content, which is below the minimum. And this I boiled a little more so it becomes thicker, and so this is also done. It's really piping hot, and now I'm going to have my meal. So this is my video for today. This is traditional Mallu Paripu curry, which is made very it's one of the main dishes for Onam, which is you have it with pappadams, pappad, and clarified butter, that is ghee. So this is a very it's a must have for Onam, and I make it occasionally. It's a bit of a chore, and it's very good for your stomach. In case you have any kind of ailments, you should definitely eat more mung beans. Otherwise, it's just good health food. Mung bean, which is called payaraparipa in Malayalam. This is organic mung bean that I've used. This vegetable, which is pachaka in Malayalam, and it's called I call it raw banana or raw plantain in English, and this is beetroot pachadi. So this is my video for today. Hope you like the ideas I'm sharing. Thank you for viewing. Bye and take care.